Welcome back to Minish Cap. Get out of my way.
I really want you to ring that bell.
So this is going to be yet another two-part collection. This one, starting off, getting some milk.
Does the body good.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go and get some.
Ooh, simulation arcade.
I'm spreading my nose right across the window.
Kid, would you want a Kleenex or something? Please.
It's actually a really rubbery tooth
Oh,
coming out of my nose.
my mom says it's totally normal.
So there's like 3 lily pads that are going to show up in Castor Wilds.
That's pretty wild.
So a lot of Zelda games have areas like this. In this case, it's a mini game. But this just drops us in a pit of monsters.
It's another dream shrine, basically.
Yeah.
I just find it funny that one of your options is no thanks. Like, you walk in, you want to hear about it? No.
Just wanted to know why there are 2 sconces next to your bed.
Right? It's a little dangerous.
It's never happened. They all died in their sleep like the Matrix.
Simulation shop has just opened. They just recovered from a fire.
And manslaughter.
Ah!
I mean, a pit of monsters.
Yeah. I guess that we're simulating a war zone?
It's too bad the bow and arrow isn't as powerful as in some games.
Yeah, they nerfed it quite a bit in this game, but that's okay. There's actually ways to power it up later on.
Good for getting rid of the P-hats, at least.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Apparently the moblins can deflect them with their halberds.
It's basically a pointy shield. But that's how we get a piece of heart, and we can go back and do this again and get a bunch of rupees and kinstones.
Nice. That's cute and creepy at the same time.
Hey, Aslo, why are we here?
The ride.
What about your hat? Did it sleep well?
That's not creepy at all. See ya.
Oh, he's got more to use.
Yeah, some people have more than one. It's kind of weird.
There's often people that have the random fusions.
Yeah.
Like, these lily pads, I'm pretty sure, are one of the randoms. And you need to get all the lily pads in order to travel around as a Minish.
Mm-hmm. To get wonderful treasure.
Because the world is ending? I like it better now.
Sure, kid. I'll fuse with you.
Mama.
Mama, that's an... okay.
It's a Japanese thing. It's a term of endearment for bartenders.
Oh. I'm learning new things.
Ladies in charge of establishments, more or less.
Next time I'm at the bar, I'm going to call the tender Mama and see what happens.
That's daddy to you, boy. That came out much worse than I thought it would.
We're in the wrong bar, right? Oh look, little Minish people. They're out and about.
Yeah, you see them sometimes.
She's scared of the ghosts, though. Oh god. That's not funny.
Scarier than the ghost.
Right.
He looks so sad when he says it, though.
Lightly treads the carefree postman? Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll tread this.
He's just gonna dance in front of you. I like that. That's a funny touch.
He was supposed to jump over me. It didn't quite work.
I like how he dances in front of you for about 30 seconds first, though.
Another recurring Zelda game. the treasure chest game.
Ah, yes. What would a Zelda game be without a treasure chest game?
Now, if you're playing on the GBA, there's no real way to play this and cheat. Luckily, I'm playing it emulated.
We're gonna save state the hell out of this. You actually want to play my shitty game?
Yeah, this guy's constantly trying to talk you out of it. He's talking himself down, he's talking the idea of gambling down.
Right. I'm court ordered to run this shop.
So the treasure chest game, there aren't any heart pieces or anything. This is just a pure money-making game.
Straight up gambling.
You wager the 10 rupees, and then you multiply it continuously until you completely fill up your wallet.
If this were a mobile game, you'd be using real money to buy rupees.
Also, I like that that's the brother of the guy running the other thing.
It's a family business, you know. Yay, get out of here. And that's the lesson.
It's educational gambling.
He's like the anti-casino runner. He wants you to get out of there. Let's do it, I've got save states.
So if I double that, it would be 1,280, but they can't do that, so he's just like, God, that's enough.
Yeah, just get out of here.
Just take all the rupees. Well, I guess you can't save state life.
Right.
With my wallet completely full, and that is the max wallet then. I can't go any higher than that. Only thing to do now is just to spend it all.
Time to finally buy some arrows.
And then I can go right back into the treasure chest game and max it out again if I wanted.
See, that's what we call save scumming the game.
Do. So we did just get the ocarina. That's the one warp point that's automatically there, you don't have to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty nice. So it's not hard to get to, like hell yeah.
It's kind of a clue, too, that that's kind of the area you're supposed to be going to. Droplets are scary when you're the size of a thumb.
As in, the library is opening as soon as you need it to be open.
Gee, that's convenient.
Westernwood, that's what it's called. I was sure it wasn't Trilby Woods. Or
No.
Whatever it is.
Trilby Heights, or Trilby. Nah. Whatever it is.
Triboobly.
Back in cool music land.
Yeah. Now, something I missed the first time I was here. You see these little tiny vines along the walls.
Mm-hmm.
You can climb those as a Minish, and you gotta backtrack really tiny to get around. But there is some hidden stuff down here, including these 2 vines. You need to go on the right one.
You chose wrong.
I like how lazy the flies look.
It doesn't even... Okay, I'll get him, I guess. Perfect.
Hi there!
Man, she just banged the... We're a high roller. We have infinite money.
Yeah. I mean, you think Smith being the greatest blacksmith in Hyrule would amount to something, but...
Eslo, again, there's another bed.
I'm cold! Nice. That's like the max reward you can get here. Or present, I guess.
Yeah, a little gift for hanging out. It's the chocolate on your pillow, so to speak.
And so since we got the digger's mitts, we can go around. We've seen a couple of those little... They look like clay.
Mm-hmm.
Just little circles of clay.
Love me! Oh.
But those all have their own paths you can dig through. And if you want to find all the Gorons, you actually have to do this.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Can't jump on it from that side.
Can't just plummet down.
How exciting.
So this is the Hyrule Town sewers, and this is the only time I came here until the post-game.
Oh, right.
There aren't any heart pieces down here or anything. There are some puzzles, and there's a couple places you can get down there.
It's a multi-stage puzzle. You have to do it in parts.
So I didn't remember to do it until I was done with the LP and going back through it and thinking, I'm sure I missed something. And it was that.
I guess there's a bonus video. Learn to like your like. Okay, that's the kind of pun I can get behind. Oh, married to the Moblin. That sounds good.
The alliteration got weaker and weaker the further on that message got.
Right. They got lazier. Just the spooky mask section of the library, you know. Oh, you don't have to yell.
I apologize.
Sir, there's spit on my face.
And also your uvula.
And half of your teeth.
But the Minish Elder is here, one of them.
Elder Library.
Library,
if you want to be fancy.
Unfortunately, I don't know why they put ladders into books and not, you know, the bookcase, which is permanent.
Mm-hmm.
But now we gotta go out and find all those missing books.
Sir, those are ancient masks, sir. They're priceless. Okay.
Actually, they're worth 45 rupees. Hi,
Yeah.
it's not my problem.
I don't get paid enough for this. We need you to rough somebody up.
That's more specific than it sounds. There's only one person who has a cat indoors, I think.
Yeah, are you ready for a fetch quest? Well, there's the book.
And unlike in... Oh, yes, thank you.
Thanks. Did you see it up there?
So unlike A Link to the Past, we can't just knock it down.
Nah.
And even though it looks like there are tracks on the ground, but you can't push the bookcase. This is where she is. She's right next door. Turns out these two are dating.
Yeah, but they can't live together because he's a dog person and she's a cat person. It's got 90s sitcom written all over it.
When eventually they do marry, they'll get a new house and a ferret. Just split the difference.
And the dog and cat lived on a farm.
So we actually go up through the chimney. However, there's a fire in the way, so just go to the river and put some water in the bottle. You think he would mind?
Yeah. We were cold.
So he didn't even notice.
This house is so small to have 2 fireplaces.
Now this cat is a jerk.
Please eat Eslo. I will feed you to him. Oh god. Throws Eslo down from the bookshelf.
There we go. That's how you get the book down. You have to come back normal sized. Why'd she put it all the way up? Well, I guess it's not that weird. As I say, turning around to look at my bookcase.
I think it's more weird that she has a bookcase in front of another bookcase.
At a jagged angle.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't quite met this guy yet, if only because he doesn't want us to come into his house. But it's here. I knew this day would come.
I knew. You've come for me.
It's not Mr. Right.
He certainly looks like him.
It's Dr. Left.
Good one, game.
What is with his eyes?
I don't know. You think it's funny when I do this?
Oh, he's blinking. That is not what it looked like at first.
No.
Well, we can't do the same thing. He's extremely absent-minded. Now, unfortunately, we can't move those bookcases out of the way as a Minish. Which we need to, because the space in between them is only enough for a tiny link to go through.
So this town Minish has been living in a mushroom on the ground? The town people don't clean up the grass?
Sometimes you just can't be asked to mow the lawn.
Right. Ah, there's mushrooms grow, we're fine. I've heard about you? What? Who are you?
So there's a Minish earlier talking about a quest to get something that increases your power.
Ah, yes.
Something that would even allow a Minish to move those bookcases. This is what the hints were referring to. This specific path.
Through the beasts.
Crossing at the waterfall there, passing the beasts, which is just a couple of jerk cats.
To be fair, if anything that small ran in front of my cat, she'd go crazy too.
Yeah.
They were just doing their thing.
So am I.
I guess we could need to come back when we can swim, too.
It looks like a puzzle at first.
Yeah. It's easy to get stuck there if you forgot what the cane does.
Well, seeing as I'm the one guy who was actually impressed with the idea.
Right.
At least I remember. But this is how we get the power bracelets. You don't use them as normal size Link, you use them as Minish Link.
Now we can swim. I mean, no. Aw, such a tease.
There's not even a switch on the other side to complete the bridge.
Nope.
It is just a tease.
Well, now that we have the power bracelets, we can lift the cats and suplex them, right?
Well, at the very least, we can move this box out of the way.
It wasn't that hard.
So like I mentioned before, you see the thick outline on the, I guess, the cobblestones here. That means you can't pass there.
They're too tall to climb.
So one note, Epona there is also one of the potential random kinstone fusions.
She just spits the stone out of her mouth.
But I like how she says, please buy some milk because this cart is really heavy. But now we can move these out of the way. That minute, she was the one who told us the hints to get the power bracelet.
Yeah, buddy. You snooze, you lose. See ya.
I like that he's using a pipe as a planter.
The details are so great.
But now we can get up into the rafters, and you can see a couple of books up here. One of them is the library book we're looking for.
You have to wonder how they got up there. Dr. Left just throw them?
Ah, what a crappy ending!
Another one stuck in the rafters. Library ain't gonna like that one.
Don't need that yet. You see that, Minish? Either he's trying to get the book down or he's about to do a really awesome dive.
Hey, you think I can dive into that guy's hair?
Oh, you notice in the background, it's one single image, which doesn't change no matter what, so you can still see there's still fire in the fireplace.
Right, it's not moving.
So that's not enough weight. So we've got to split.
So I guess your clones have weight?
I guess so.
They must. So you have generated mass in the universe. Is that breaking some laws? Holy shit! Oh, wait, I'm absent-minded. I didn't see that.
He says to himself.
Right.
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me.
Well, what's to like about the dog block?
It's a dog.
They'll probably kill me on sight. These people are getting out of so many fees, too.
I like that she does the item pickup.
We need that book now that all our masks are broken.
We need to find replacements, Gunkle. Well, funny thing, I've got to do the same thing in order to get the book. Or maybe I don't. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's okay, his are cheap knockoffs.
These mats see everything that goes on in my life. He's bouncing his mustache. It looks like he was chewing on it.
Right. Ew. Sir, can you stop that? The mayor is really, really, really pondering this one piece of paper. It's a really controversial law about making overdue library books a capital punishment. He's just thinking about signing it.
Thinking and sweating.
Right? Because he knows if he signs it, it's his own death. But it's what the people want.
Rather, it was the two people at the library, but they were very loud.
Once again, postage stamps as pictures. So cute.
So, we saw a sign pointing in the direction of Mayor Higgins' lakeside cabin, but it just led to syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a little bizarre. That's because we gotta dig through.
to go in through the basement, kind of. Ooh, look at all these gold chests.
Ooh, 1 rupee.
Yeah. Who are you going to lure in with that? Now what I want to see is a piece of heart like. That'll really get somebody.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap. A regular like. We don't see those very often in this game.
Hey, I lost my rupee.
So this is what I was talking about. In some of these tunnels that you dig through, you find mysterious walls. You fuse a stone with just a hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of these summons another Goron to help this Goron.
Oh, my knuckles are bleeding.
I didn't know I had blood.
Can't get blood from a stone. All right. So, these guys, you want to get them all because there is a pretty good treasure at the end. The power of friendship.
It does beg the question why time isn't a factor, but I guess we gotta have some kind of side quest.
Yeah. One Goron, given enough time, probably could bust that open. Another tease.
Yep. There's a cabin. There's a glowy tree. I like the game subtly, but... What? Can you be subtly and clearly marked at the same time?
It's obvious when you think about it, but it's subtle. I get it.
It more or less looks like it belongs. But that is just a straight shot. That's kind of boring.
Yeah, that's a really terrible lily pad section. More masks. What's with this guy?
However, on the way back, we get flies.
Suddenly. Yeah, but it's no penalty at all.
No. That's the one thing I like about the lily pad. If you fall off, you respawn on the pad.
Yeah, they could have made that really terrible. Spawned you back at the beginning.
I guess that's for if you didn't go in the back first.
Right. Yay, we can get them.
Oh boy.
No, they're guarded. Gunkel just flailing the sword around is hilarious.
It's as effective as anything. I can see it through my eyelids.
In the 8 years these have been missing, nobody once thought to go ask those people.
Well, the one other person said it wasn't their problem.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't mention it, but Sturgeon, another character returning from Wind Waker.
Yeah.
He's a speedy old man.
Very fast librarian.
Still not my problem.
I just get paid to sit here. I did a great job.
He hasn't eaten in weeks.
Right. He might be dead.
Hang on. There's a guy over there.
Right.
Hey, he's just happy, okay. Going around. This is a little slow.
Yeah. The climbing is pretty terrible. Whoa, nice feather.
I plucked it myself.
Right out of a seagull's forehead. Oh, God.
You feel lucky, kid?
Okay.
Slaps me over the head with a feather.
You know, I wouldn't expect that. Yeah.
Also funny. And we're back in the sewers. From one upgrade to another, I guess.
Well, okay, that's...
Too bad you didn't break your beak.
Well, that would be terrible.
How would I possibly know this is a block in front of me?
So is this... I guess this is under the library?
Yeah.
Oh, these things, yeah.
These guys are only slightly difficult in that their jaws block your attacks.
Yeah. The jaws are slow enough that you can avoid them, though.
And now we got the flippers.
Yay, we can finally swim.
Luckily, swimming pretty easy and pretty fast and pretty responsive.
Yeah, it's a welcome refreshment from some of the previous handheld swimming. Ooh, can't do anything about that just yet.
Need fire. And that's another thing which... I tried coming back here in the post-game, but I completely forgot about the library entrance. In fact, I don't even know if you can get in here.
Right.
From the library again, but... having just now realized it, I am going to go back and check.
Also, Minish Link swims ridiculously fast.
Oh yeah, it's really fun.
Comparative to his size.
Like in Caster Wilds, in places that aren't gunk, just puddles on the ground, I actually prefer going through the puddles because you just blast through them.
I'm so lonely. Okay, bye.
But that is one of the nice things about the swimming is when you press the A button to speed up, you completely change your momentum, so it's really easy to move around that way.
Right.
It's not like in some of the previous games where you had so much momentum you might like swim past whatever you're heading towards.
Yeah, that got real annoying real fast. And then there's the mermaid swimming. Ready to mash your thumb into the control stick.
It was an idea.
Yeah.
Didn't work out great, but...
So there was a surprising lack of kinstone fusions in that video. You only did like 4 or 5. I expect at least 20 per video.
Well, you're in luck. There's still all of part 11.
Oh boy, there's the hook. Come on back, guys. Watch us fuse stones with everybody in the kingdom, including the horse. Probably not the horse.
No, I tried, but she didn't have any.
Oh.
You could fuse with most animals, I just didn't have to. But yeah, next time, it's like 40 minutes of collection. However, we do get another pretty cool upgrade.
It'll be fun. Come on down.